Brands in general should consider gaming as an important category to build relationships with consumers. In general, the gaming audience, especially when you're talking about PC and console and cloud gaming, tends to be younger than the general population and the television viewing audience. Yet they're on a big screen device like a television or a PC. So in general, gamers aren't watching a lot of TV. They spend hours and hours playing their favorite video games. And that actually multiplies when you look at a service like cloud gaming or really popular console and PC games. We, in our surveys with our publisher partners, we've learned that anywhere from 40 to 50% or more of the people using those services, the gamers, who tend to be, let's call it age 16 to 34, that seems to be the sweet spot of the really serious gaming audience on big screen devices. They don't even watch streaming video or TV. So we're talking about a full, almost half of the sincere gaming audience isn't really available to brands on TV or streaming services. And that's not including just ad-supported streaming services. That number probably goes down even further. So you've got a very interesting consumer, one that loves entertainment, that is playing games socially with other friends, is making their early brand loyalty habits at that point in their life, and largely unreachable on a big screen other than through video games. So that's probably the number one reason that brands should want to interact with consumers that are playing cloud games or any video games for that matter. Second reason is that the typical viewer of television or streaming video is multitasking. They'll often have their cell phone with them. They'll be jumping in between watching their big screen or device and doing something on their phone. It's a passive activity, and you can multitask while you're doing it. Surveys show that people multitask while they're watching video. When you play a video game, on the other hand, your hands are on a controller, they're on a keypad, they're on your cell phone, and you're tapping away, you're playing, you're interacting with other people, and it's really hard to multitask when you're doing that. So brands can have undivided attention when they sponsor or get involved in those environments in a positive way. And I do want to stress positive way. The right way for brands to interact with gamers is to think about, how am I going to add value and create something, an interaction with an end consumer that they feel good about. When brands do that, and you've got undivided attention because players got their full attention on that gameplay experience, the brands tend to have outsized awareness and intent results, things like purchase favorability or the likelihood they're going to tell somebody else about that brand experience. So gaming is a really fertile landscape for brands to interact with end consumers because of the interaction and the hands-on keyboards, hands-on device nature of the experience.